Hi, mystery writers. Today I wanted to continue on with details about your protagonist sleuth because details are what makes a difference in your reader connecting with your character because your character is their guide to the mystery puzzle. So last week we talked about things, right? Things that your character has. And today I want to talk about small personality details. Um, those small details about your character's personality connect them with your reader. And those preferences have little or nothing to do with solving the crime, but everything to do with making your mystery protagonist human. Um, Bosch listens to jazz, Montalbano devours pasta and cassiata, uh, Miss Marple knits. None of those things have anything to do with them solving the crime, but everything to do with making a connection with their reader. For example, for me, my protagonist in my new work in progress loves good food and old movies, has nothing to do with solving a deadly murder. Um, Her main squeeze asks her to go on a picnic on the Twisty Mountain Road, and she visualizes Grace Kelly and To Catch a Thief when she decides what to wear on the outing. So these are just little details that connect your sleuth with your reader, and that connection is just so powerful in getting them to follow through the story. So, how do those small passions work? Your sleuth's personal preferences and small passions work to make them three-dimensional. Readers understand small passions because just about everybody has them. It doesn't matter. Um, it doesn't matter if your reader has the same tastes or preferences as your protagonist. What matters is they understand those small passions. They may think jazz is dissonant or shun meat pasta dishes because they have a vegetarian low carb diet, or find knitting not only boring but kindergarten make work to fill an empty life. It doesn't matter if your reader resonates with those small passions, but they do understand how your character connects with their small passion. The key is the human quotient. And you're adding that quotient to your protagonist, and that makes your reader connect with them and care. And I've talked about this before, but I'm going to talk about it again. Caring about your mystery protagonist is important. Your detective must solve a crime, usually a murder, and that is the basis of the mystery genre. And as you write your mystery, you create obstacles to solving the crime and conflict for your protagonist. But in order for your reader to be fully invested in your sleuth journey, they need to care about them as a person. And that's the whole idea of getting your reader to care about the story and keep turning the pages of your book. And if you think about your favorite detective character, you can probably tell me right away what their small passion is. And that small passion is your connection to the character. It's one reason you may read about the same character through an entire series because you like that character as a person and you care about them and you like spending time with them, and that's exactly what your reader does with your character. So a little bit about balancing between the character and the plot. All right, mystery readers come for the plot and stay for the characters. Readers want a mystery. They want a detective to lead them through the puzzle, solving the crime. And that's the basis of the mystery genre. At the same time, in order to care about the story and keep reading, readers want a protagonist they care about, someone to root for as they face challenges and obstacles that keep them from unveiling the villain until the very end. However well constructed your plot, with secretive suspects and red herrings and jealous cohorts and a scheming villain, your reader must care about your protagonist throughout the story. So, okay, this is a mystery. We're solving a puzzle. How much is too much character personality? I mean, is there such a thing? You really need only one or two small passions to round out your character. These details are in additions to your sleuth's training, their skills, their experience, their expertise, and critical thinking that make them a good detective. The small passion details humanize without getting petty. If you add too many, your reader will want to get on with the story and feel frustrated. That's why it's best to have one or two. So stay with one or two small passions to round out your detective's character and create that humanizing emotional connection. And make sure those details are separate and distinct from their sleuthing skills. Uh, being good at reading blood spatter patterns doesn't count as an emotional connection. So, uh, surf fishing in the evening after work does. So, give your protagonist those small passions, keep them limited, but repeat them throughout the story. Don't just mention them once. Have your character connect with those small passions as you continue on with this story, because you'll get your reader to like your character without being heavy-handed. Um, so basically, you want to include personal preferences of your sleuth for that reader attachment. Personality trait details pave the way for readers to care, and that's what you want. Once they care about your sleuth protagonist, they will also care about solving the crime. That's kind of the crux. Um, they'll care about the story because they care about the character. The reader sees the the I can't talk. The reader sees your protagonist and your story through your detective's eyes, and whether you choose first person or third person point of view, it doesn't matter. They'll care about the antagonist suspect, the ex-wife's nagging phone calls, the clue that wasn't a clue, because you've hooked them with their humanity. So I hope that helps. It's really important, and it's easy to build those things into your character background and then just kind of sprinkle them gently throughout your story to continue that reader connection. Okay, that's it for today. I hope that helps. Um, Leave your comments below because I'd love to hear what you think, or share what your character's small passion is. It's always fun because there's just so many things to choose from. And also, that's why it doesn't matter what it is. It's just that this is the thing that your character loves to do, and your reader may know nothing about surf fishing. If surf fishing after work is one of their small passions, that isn't the point. The point is that your character has something that they really care about, and that creates that emotional connection with your reader. Okay, thanks, and keep writing, and I'll see you next week.